We'll forget about the venues for now, let's just get this stag sorted, right? My idea is there's a big sports centre and we can go there, do like go-karting, paintball and football, whatever.
We're definitely going to get everything sorted, so I don't think getting the stag do out of the way is a bad idea, really. Plus, it's going to be the best night of our lives.
Silly me. I thought the wedding was supposed to be the best night. But Ayca and chief bridesmaid Kath know Jonny too well.
It would have been
one of the first things he'll have wanted to do.
But then what if he wastes all his money on the stag do? He probably thinks he can spend like,
whatever he wants.
I don't know, a few hundred, or maybe even 500 on the stag do, which I hope.
No, surely not.
Yeah, 50 times 12 is what, 600 quid? Yeah, 600 quid. Then just need to get a carry out and some food.
With flights for 2 friends and a ton of booze thrown in, Jonny spends $1,000 of his budget in no time. Not that he's worried.
I've never had 12 grand in my hand before. I'm thinking it's going to be surprising if I spend 6 or something. I don't know, I don't think I can spend that money so quickly.
But he'd better spend it wisely, as his fiancée has high expectations.
My perfect wedding would be grand, elegant and unique.
Jonny's got some grand ideas of his own.
We'll just do everything in $1,000. We'll just pick 12 things, and each thing costs $1,000.
What 12 things do you want to be $1,000?
I don't know yet, but we've just done the stag in, what, 15 minutes? All right, let's get on to venues.
But even with their everything for $1,000 master plan, they quickly discover that it's not easy to find a venue at short notice.
Hello, is this... Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Hi, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? It's all right.
It's not going all right. We've not even spoken to any real people.
The boys spend 2 fruitless hours on the phone, but then Jim has a brainwave.
We just need to make our own venue, whatever. Just do something different.
Oh, like in a garden?
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Put a, what do you call it up?
Yeah.
A tent.
Do that. That's the new plan.
But for Jonny and Jim, a tent doesn't mean a classic white marquee. Oh no.
There it is. 100 people plus. Be a squeeze.
It's not 8, is it?
Oh, is that not it?
No. That's a little teepee.
That is a small teepee. And this is an enormous castle. Belfast Castle is Ayca's dream wedding venue.
It looks like a fairy tale setting, doesn't it?
Oh, it looks over Belfast as well.
Yes.
It's very symbolic of where me and Jonny met.
It's beautiful.
And it's got the stairs that I always go on about as well.
You could arrive like a princess while everyone...
I know. And then everyone's heads turn.
Oh.
Ayca's grand staircase entrance would be tricky in a teepee, even a giant Nordic one.
That is a setup there of 3 of our giant hats linked together. Each one of those will seat 70 people.
Looks pretty awesome. It does look good.
They really do give you a wow factor.
They might blow the guests away, but the price will certainly blow Jonny's budget.
With 2 tents, you'd be looking about 4,500.
And that's only for 2?
That's for 2.
They'd cost him 1/3 of his funds, and he'd still have to pay for somewhere to pitch them, as well as catering, a bar and decoration.
I think this could be either a really amazing decision or a really stupid decision by blowing all my money on a tent. But at the moment, this is the #1 choice out of 1.
Jonny only has one other place to see, Brownlow House, an altogether more traditional wedding venue.
What do you think?
It's stunning, absolutely stunning.
Known locally as Lurgan Castle, this grand building would definitely be Ayca's cup of tea.
I really like it. It's awesome. You could just imagine like everyone here and then Ayca have her coming down the stairs.
Back at Belfast Castle, it's as if Jonny's read Ayca's mind.
It's so right. I can just see me in my beautiful dress coming down these stairs. To say I got married in a castle is just Just gives me the shivers thinking about it.
The idea of getting married in a castle is also starting to seduce Jonny.
Like, this is quite a grounded idea, you know what I mean? Top table, and yeah, I suppose it is quite traditional, but there's no real room for error, is there? You could do this really well. Is this a safe option, or is it actually a really good option to go for something like this?
It's definitely safe.
And the price makes it even more attractive.
To hire the whole castle for the day is £1,000.
Then what is it per head?
£30 a head includes a 4-course meal.
Right, okay. I really, really like the place. Yeah. Lovely to meet you, all right?
At £4,000 all in, it's 500 quid cheaper and a whole lot less hassle than 2 empty teepees, which he still has nowhere to pitch.
There's £4,000, you've got your catering, you've got your venue, and it means we're going to have them a load more money to not skimp on other things. And also, I'm not joking you, see if the weather's like this with the marquee, it'll be rubbish, I guarantee you. Imagine Ayca crying when she wakes up in the morning to realise that it's raining on her wedding day, and then she realises that she's going to be a tent on her wedding day.
Surely it's a no-brainer, but Jonny can't resist a call back to Ed at the Teepee company.
It's very tempting because it's very safe, because he's only going to charge £1,000, and then the food would only cost another 3 or 3.5 on top of that. But I'm still so...
I didn't think you were the safe type, my friend.
He's a dealer.
I'll tell you what we've managed to come up with.
Right.
Is Roallan, one of the National Trust properties.
Yeah, I know that.
They can do the ceremony, and they can do a licence.
Right.
And they've also got somewhere that I can put my teepees up. And I don't think they're looking for a huge amount of money. I could do it.
3.
I could do it.
3.5.
For 4 for you.
Ed, you're a star. Thanks very much, Matt.
Okay, guys, no problem.
Cheers, Ed.
Love you, Ed. Yeah, you know, but we could get all this for £4,000. I don't know. We'll go check this Roallan place out then.
It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing if you get the tent.
Yeah, but it's risky business. It's raining outside in the tent. You're going to be freezing.
Surely not even Jim could persuade Jonny it's a good idea to have an outdoor wedding in rainy Belfast.
So this is what we call the outer walled garden that would be spectacular for your wedding ceremony.
It's amazing.
What are you thinking? I like it, but I'm thinking cost. This is going to be big time.
Hiring the venue on top of the teepees would be costly, but at least Roallan can accommodate his 2 giant Nordic tents.
This would be the area where your teepees would be, so with the trees it would look spectacular.
Me and my bride can come around to the pleasure ground. Great.
It's decision time for Jonny and his trusty sidekick.
Do you gamble or do you play safe?
Gamble?
Yeah, you gamble for maybe a little bit more glory, but in the end of the day there's a risk that it could all go wrong.
This is brilliant. This is gold dust. This is what, I guarantee you, this is what she'll want.
I do really like the gardens.
Okay.
It's a brilliant venue, but it's just price. I think that's the big issue.
From the spaces that we did actually look at, that normally would be sitting at 1,700. But I would be able to drop that back to 1,100 for you. And also you get me thrown in for the day as well at the 1,100.
Yeah, we've got a venue then.
Sorted.
Let's have a group hug.
So, Jonny's rejected the all-inclusive £4,000 castle and spent £5,000 on 2 tents, a garden and a glamorous assistant. The boys still have everything else to arrange.
Brilliant, deal done.
Except, of course, the stag.
And let's go get smashed.